Reciprocal linking and the benefit to local SEO. Reciprocal linking has for a long time been the only link building method used by small business looking to boost their search engine ranking through external links. However, many SEO experts have said that this type of link building actually has no effect whatsoever and is therefore a waste of time. The reason it has been shunned as a legitimate link building technique is because it is so easy to fool Google. The idea is that you can get lots of people to link to you if you just link to them, and by doing so you boost your rankings artificially. They're essentially paid links. Paying for links has been frowned upon by the big G for years, and so they are now pretty worthless. But are we giving up on something that could be quite a useful tool if done correctly? Is it really the case that reciprocal links are totally useless? I don't think they are. For one big reason, they could actually bring a lot of trust. The reason links are so good for your ranking in the first place is that Google puts a lot of value on the number and quality of links that come to your site. The idea is that if someone links to you, then they must like you or at least value your product or service enough to recommend you. Google takes this link as the machine value of that trust. If that link is from a highly respected site, for example, the BBC or CNN, then all the more reason to believe it's valuable. Google doesn't see all links as valuable though, and lots of links from one place could be seen as an attempt to skew the results. But this doesn't penalize you in any way. Google is a lot cleverer than that. Instead, they simply ignore links that don't add value or are seen to be a little bit odd. If you happen to get friendly with someone from the BBC for instance, and they get your link all over the website, then there's every chance these links weren't gained naturally, so Google will discount them. So, if we take this theory one step on and consider reciprocal linking, how can this benefit us, and do we see a case for Google ignoring them completely? It all comes down to the type of website we have. If our site is a brewery, for example, we may have a link to a few pubs in the local area. These pubs will probably link back to us because it's the friendly thing to do. Will Google recognize this? Well, it appears so. In our own experiments, we have found that for low-volume searches and local specialized search, reciprocal linking does bring with it some value. So how can other sites use this to their advantage? Well, as with all things Google, there are no hard and fast rules, or if there are, they're certainly not telling us. So here's our guide. And it's a guide only, to getting reciprocal links that can assist in your progress to better results. Relevance is king, even more so that one-way links, the relevancy of the link appears to have more weight. For example, in our brewery scenario above, links from pubs is great, but links from a taxi firm 100 miles away may not be very relevant. Keep in mind that Google now knows where you are, so if it is a site with local focus, then you can get links from other shops, businesses, and attractions, and these could be seen as relevant. Not too many links again, there's no actual figure on this, but I do know more than 20 links. It's a personal rule of thumb, but I figure that after that number it gets pointless. Don't stop linking to others though. If they are useful to your visitors, it's people that matter, not search engines. Link from content is better. The golden rule for all linking is for it to be natural. Link to your local store from a bit of content that discusses your local store. Sure, have a links page, but there is far more natural relevance to links that are within text than from a boring links page. Remember, natural is the key. If anything you're doing seems a little bit forced, then it probably won't help you. Build your links slowly and don't expect results overnight. Google is a suspicious beast and you won't get in its good books by building 1,000 links in a few hours.